Hello, Rob here from the Flanagan Homestead and East Fork Christmas Tree Farms. I'm here to give you a little bit of an update on what our sales season is going to look like this year. It's been a while since I made some videos. I've been really busy with a lot of projects and haven't got the camera out. So here's what's going on at our farm this year, 2024. First off, before we talk about harvest, someone was commenting on my channel the other day, oh, your field looks so clean and you don't have any weeds, but you could see that after we had most of the weeds down, this Queen Anne's lace came in late, and it's one of the joys, sarcastically, joys of having a Christmas tree farm is you think you have the weeds under control, and then you get these big pockets of Queen Anne's lace or whatever it is in your neck of the woods that causes problems, and it covers the ground. And once again, you're fighting the battle. At least the Queen Anne's lace isn't prickly for our guests that come in. It's not like thistle or blackberry vines, but that's what we got going on here, this Queen Anne's lace. So next you're looking at one of our sections of the field, which is pretty indicative of what we've got going on. We harvest a tree and we plant a tree, so there's all different sizes in here. You can see that the significant portion of this section of the trees, and if you were to look, I show you the other sections, it'd look just the same. Very small for the most part, because we have been harvested out, which is a good thing. You want to sell trees, but we do not have enough trees for this year. So if you haven't followed the channel, we're not a big farm by any means. We're a pretty small Christmas tree farm, and typically we like to be open Thanksgiving weekend and the first few weekends of December. We don't even technically open the weekdays, but we're probably only going to be open one weekend due to the fact that most of our trees are really small and we're going to sell out by then. That also plays into planning and planning ahead. We should have planned ahead better. We knew that we've been short of trees for several years, and in about 3 years we're going to have plenty of trees, but we were talking about getting wholesale trees, and we talked about it, but we didn't get any ordered. And so recently I've been reaching out to other farmers in the area on whether they have some Nobles and Nordmans to wholesale, and even if it's just 100, 150, something like that, to keep us open a little bit longer. But we're not having much luck yet on finding wholesale Christmas trees. So and the reason, I mean, we could just write it out the way it is for another year and then start doing it, building back up. But if you follow the channel, I've mentioned we have a lot more trees. For instance, in this section right here, these are going to be ready in 2-3 years, whatnot. But we've been losing customers over the last few years because we've been short of Christmas trees, and people that were coming to us and really enjoying the farm, the environment, and the Christmas trees, they have to go somewhere else. And unfortunately, they might be starting traditions somewhere else. So we want to get them back. So that's part of the reason we wanted to wholesale this year and stay open for a few more days this year, and wholesale some more next year, and stay open a few more days so that when the trees that are smaller, and many of these will be ready to go in 3 years, when they're ready to go, we will have our customer base back. But as it is right now, unfortunately, we've been pushing people away because we don't have enough trees. So if you're in a scenario like this and you're going to need wholesale, you start looking early, start asking early, trying to get those lined up, because it is difficult, especially this late in the year, to try to find trees. So just a closer look, as I mentioned, this section of the field in about 3 years is going to start providing a significant number of trees for us. We've got a couple thousand trees out here that should be, maybe 2 years we'll start taking some, 3 years a few more, and in 4 years a lot of these are going to go. And no, that's not my house up there. I wish. But anyway, we're going to be able to bring in more customers in a few years. So with many smaller trees started and off to a good start in the existing fields, and then a few more acres of really nice young trees and consistent interplanting on the other ones, within 3 years we're going to be up and running and selling a lot of trees again. But and also in the next few years we're going to expand into some of the hayfield here But we're gonna have a lot of trees, and we're gonna be more consistent on our interplanting. If you haven't followed the channel, a few years ago we had some concerns about being able to continue farming here for a number of different reasons, and so we didn't plant for a few years. Then we did plant, and we had that record heat, and we lost most of our seedlings. So there was a 3-4 year span where we hardly had any trees put in the ground, and we're paying the price for that now. So here we are in mid-October 2024. The fall colors around the tree farm are making everything pretty, and we're getting ready for the fall sales, or the winter sales season, although the sales looks like they're going to be pretty limited this year. Thanks for joining me on the Flanagan Homestead, where Christmas trees are my business, teaching and cleaning horticulture is my job, and outdoor projects are my passion. Hope to see you again soon. Be blessed, everyone.